All right. Uh, don't know if anyone's here yet, but if you are, uh, welcome to my first ever live stream. Not sure how long I'm going to be doing this for. Probably, I don't know, at least an hour, maybe a few hours. Um, but anyone in the chat, let me know if you can hear me okay. Play some old world, specifically the Barbarian Horde scenario. My personal favorite way to play the game. I'm thinking tonight, so I'd like to do someone with Statesman. So Persia would be a good shot. I did Rome a couple times recently. Um, Carthage is Statesman. It's really just Carthage, Rome, Persia, and uh, Maurya. Yeah, just those guys have Statesman. Um, you know what? I think. What is Mario's unique unit? Raise the assault elephant. That's not going to be too relevant in uh, Barport. So let's go Persia. Haven't played Persia in a bit. Um, I am gonna do pick leader, custom leader. Uh, just gonna go on the strong difficulty, and pardon me for a moment. I'm gonna put like some music on in the background. Just actually, I can do that in game. That's right. I was gonna do that in game, and then I didn't. Pardon me. This is the first time I've ever done this, so audio. Gonna uh, copyright safety mode for streaming. And turn the music on. I just play with the music off for most games I play because I like to listen to other stuff in the background, like YouTube videos or things like that. Is the music on? I can't tell. It must be. Just might not be any main menu music. Anyway, back to set up barboard. We're gonna play as Persia. Make a custom leader. Gonna go with just default strong difficulty. I like to do lengthy mortality, high event rate, double fatigue, force march, semester turn scale. So starting both of these so that my starting ruler lives a bit longer. Anatic, cognatic, succession, um, show critical hits, and for map script, let's see. Press play on one of the songs to start it. Okay. Thank you, Dale Kent, for popping in. Um, yeah, I think I'll try to do that when I'm in game. I don't want to go back to the main menu again. I have to do all the setup again. So for map script, I just did one on, I think it was Seaside. Yeah, that was the most recent one I did earlier today. That was Greece. So I think I want to try something different. Um, I like Inland Sea Mediterranean. Those are fun. Duel of the Ancients is good. I've done a couple rounds with that. Uh, okay. And Alcaraz is pointing me in the Discord where to post my links to the live stream in the future. Thank you, Alcaraz. If you're in the chat. Um, I think I'll go Mediterranean. I haven't played that map in a while either. It was one of my favorites. Let's see. Time to Uprising. I usually go long just so I have a little bit more time to get to endgame techs. Oh, hi, Alcaraz. You are in stream. You are in chat. Good to see you. Uh, yeah, so you will see me somewhat casually play through Barport. Like to do balanced starting resources as well. Um, yeah, I'm just playing on the strong, kind of the default difficulty because um, not the best at this game yet. Still fairly casual, but I think that is all she wrote for the setup. So let us just dive into it now. There's the music. Does Persia start with drama? Because I know... Oh, no. The music started and then it stopped because Persia does not start with drama. Right. Our way of life must endure. So, I think for opening... hold on, does Persia have landowners? They do not. But I wanted to play with Statesman, so I'm going to open Statesman. So for Archetype, I did a Scholar Eloquent opening as my previous game as Greece, because they lack for civics, kind of in their opening. I think I'm going to go back to Tactician. I've done Tactician quite a lot. I like it. I like the Tactician opening quite a bit. And for our trait, let's see, we don't want to do that one. Equestrian might be a bit of a bold play, considering, well, I have lengthy mortality and semester turn scale, so we should be able to make it to mounted units. Let's see. I have been using Steadfast a lot as my trait for my ruler. You know, get the... Which I might just do that again, you know. Get the bonus versus tribal units on our general, and then tribal units versus bonus on tribal units on all of our units, because that's the leader bonus. So, let's just start. All right. Bandana. That is a interesting portrait. Okay. So since we're on the strong, we've got... Oh, hey, Sean. Yeah, Persia's good. Persia, Hatti, and Greece, I think, are my three favorites. Although Rome is creeping up there. I did a couple games with Rome. I think I kind of figured out Rome a bit, and they've grown on me a bit. So, yeah. So we had 2 free city sites since we're playing on the strong. And I think the first thing... trying to gauge where I think the... because there's always at least one Barb City site nearby. I think since I'm playing on the strong, there'll be 2 Barb City sites, because if I'm playing on a lower difficulty, I'd have 3 free city sites, and one of those free city sites is taken up by barbarians. That's what I know. So I think I'm going to go southwest here, see if it's... No. Okay, that does not appear to be where it is. Excuse me. So, yeah, I'm going to be a little cheeky and undo that, just because that did not give me a lot of information. So I think I'm going to go over here instead, check this, nice discount to maintenance already. Not that it's, oh, got the Danes, so this is not where the Barb site is, but is where one of the tribal sites is. I'm going to go with a militia out of that event. And then, of course, as Persia, we got a harvest. Then, I only got 2 orders left. I was gonna put my leader on... Oh, that took 2 orders. All right. Okay. So for first research, torn between stone cutting and divination. I think I'm gonna start div, because I like starting with the shrines. Okay, so then we're gonna farm that. Then I'm gonna put leader. Actually, I'm gonna move the slinger up here, then add my leader as the general. Because when you add a general to a unit, it basically you can't do anything with it for the rest of the turn. So you wanna... Same thing goes for healing. If you tell a unit to heal, it can't do anything else for the rest of the turn. So if you want to move and heal a unit, you have to move it first. Okay, so let's do some harvesting, and that's where the barbs is. Okay, so I wasn't too far off. So we can just pivot to this direction instead. Oh, mom's texting me about something. Yeah, let me just... hold on. I'm gonna take a quick, quick like 5-minute pause here just to communicate with the parental unit. Maybe just. Okay, back to the game. Right. So, one of the good things about a tactician leader opening is, of course, the stuns. So this barbarian unit, I don't know if how many people in chat are like not familiar with Old World. I assume since I posted this on the Old World Discord, most of you are probably familiar with Old World. So yeah, you get the stuns. That unit can't do anything. So next turn we can clear that camp. I'm just looking which site do I want to settle first. I might actually go for this one because it has the iron and another source of horses. That might make a good rider cap. So I don't think Persia has like artisans. I mean, I'll check when I get the settler. Yeah, that guy can do something, but this guy can't. All right, now let's build the pasture, get our extra orders because we're Persia, kill this guy with the militia, then use the slinger to paralyze that guy. If I'd used the slinger on the guy that was in the camp, he would have died, and he would not have been stunned because he would have been dead, and then this guy would not have been stunned because I didn't hit him, and he would have been able to move. So, yeah, little things you pick up on kind of the order of operations is kind of, oh, we got a lake that we can name. I there. Yeah. Let's see. I can turn myself into a scholar. I don't want that. I can get a court scholar, or I can get 4 legitimacy. This early on, I think the early legitimacy is probably the way to go. Court scholar would have been good, but I like the extra legitimacy. Okay, kill that guy. I'm gonna scout around this city site before I move over here, just to see. Okay, so it's got some farmables, some olives. Yeah, I think I'm still gonna go down here with my first or my second city. Okay, we have hunters, clerics, and riders. Right? Yeah. So no statesmen. Probably gonna go hunters, riders. Just because. I haven't really messed around with clerics much. I kind of don't really know what they do. But hunters and riders, I know what they do, more or less. Also, I tend to just found clerics if I have sand. Yeah, I'll go with riders for this city because it has the horses nearby. Oh, and we do have sand over here. Let's see. Oh, and we also meet the Gauls, and we find the other barbarian city site. I knew there was going to be 2 nearby. We are mighty enough for war. We're going to end up in war with them eventually anyway. Might as well just get it over with and do it when we first meet them. Okay, there's also a little goody hut over here. Become gracious, get some extra civics, get some more legitimacy, or gets a whole bunch of science this early in the game. 50 science, that's a lot this early. Now, mill drill or spoked wheel? I think I'm going to be greedy. I'm going to be greedy and pick spoked wheel. Because I love myself some chariots. All right, first thing I do in a new city, build a worker. This scout can continue moving. Not much to see out there in the forest. Oh, another lake. There. And the Thracians, I hate these guys. Clear war on them too. That scout's probably going to get hit by the Thracians. Yeah, thankfully it wasn't too bad. Alright. So I think first, going to build a mine there. Legacy of the Queen. Persia is held together by the legitimacy of our dynasty, those with the ambition and the heritage to rule. I don't know why I'm reading this out when I haven't read out previous events, but I don't know, I think it's fun. All eyes are on you now, and how you will steer the nation. What will you aim for? What legacy will you wish to leave behind? Okay, so this is our first ambition. Control 20 coastal ocean tiles. Not happening. 5 specialists, maybe. I mean, that will happen eventually. Or enact slavery, or get 20 XP. I think I'm going to go 5 specialists, because, you know, when I get my science up. And specialists are how you do that. So, I'm going to move that guy down to the Barb city site. Or is it 70? And then continue exploring. We want to stay in the woods with our scouts, because otherwise they get absolutely reamed by the tribes. And a dead scout cannot give us any information. Don't mind what I'm naming all these features, by the way. Can you? You can. Awesome. All right. Yeah, it's because he's on a hill, right? Yeah, he's on a hill, so he gets an extra range. You don't necessarily have to stay in the forest for all 4 of your scout moves, but you want to have your last movement land you on a forest. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you just want to be hidden at the end of the turn so that the tribes don't come after you. Okay, so first promotion on this guy. Guard, Herbalist, Brave, Mounted. Surprisingly few actual melee units in this game mode. A lot of the tribes have ranged units. Horsebane. We haven't met any horse tribes yet. We've met Gauls, Danes, and Thracians. Those are all infantry. Herbalist. We're not like a hero general. So I guess Guard. Extra defense. Explorers find a family of starving lore keepers encamped in the ruins, surviving on scraps. Pleading for help, they offer to share their mastery of the oratory in exchange for food. We agree to their offer. Yeah, so we pay 180 food, which is a lot. We're not making much, but we get rhetoric for free, which gives us a law. So I think I would take that deal. And that gives us epics or exploration. I like epics because obviously we're going to be killing a lot of units. That's kind of the conceit of Barb Horde. So getting that extra culture is nice for... We're getting culture more or less by doing what we were going to be doing already. This guy is slothful. Which, considering this is not a military seat, I think that's fine to put him in there. Even though we are currently building a unit there. Oh, come on. I literally just enact epics, and I get an event with this... Who even is this person? The wife of the oligarch, of the statesman, saying, we should, you know... Like, come on. Like, we are quite literally the only nation that matters because we are the only nation on the map. Like, I don't think you understand the conceit here. We are alone. Numidians. Okay, I haven't seen these guys in a while. Okay. Strict would be good. Just because we don't have any mounted units available yet. But a free citizen or 30 culture. Let me just see. How close is this city to... How many citizens does it have? Already has 1. I think I'll take the extra culture. Yeah, like I said, you're gonna end up at war with all the tribes anyway. So if you get the opportunity to declare war on them when you meet them, you might as well. Okay. Now, oh yeah, since we have a law, I can now build strongholds, which is good. Okay, marriage proposal arrived from the Arthurson family for you, Queen Mandana, the founder. I respond to their suggestions. So this guy is for courage to discipline, but he does not like me. He's a commander, shield bearer, and bold. This guy likes me. He's also a tactician, which is probably why he likes me. He's a besieger. What does that do? That's oh yeah, that's attack and urban and loyal. So that gives him extra discipline. And he's got 2 wisdom. All right, I think we go with that guy. Get that wisdom, baby. All right. Explorers uncovered numerous shafts in the desert hillside. That's neither a desert nor a hill. Okay. Uh, the entrance is covered by past landslides. Emeralds litter the dark passages, suggesting that the site was once a thriving mine. Your scout wishes to continue excavating to find more valuables, but such actions could cause the mines to collapse. We must reopen the mines. Leave the old mines alone. Okay, so I can get a courage. Pay 180 money, which is not too much, but it could lead to future events. Yeah, I'll take the extra courage. I also like to move my scout onto hills whenever I can because that gives you more visibility. There. Ruins of a decaying rune-carved temple, your scouts discover a dying priestess and a young child. With her final words, she entreats the scouts to bring you the child, saying he is destined to change the world. Adopt the child as my own, and I get pious, which is kind of mid, I think. Especially considering I'm not going to be a governor. Um, the one charisma is okay. Or I get 2 legitimacy and a 5% chance to become doomed, which would not be good. Let me see what the kid's like. He has no stats because he is 1 year old, but he is blessed. Um, I think I'm just going to take the 2 legitimacy and take that 1 in 20 chance that I die in 2 turns. Okay, I thought this was me becoming doomed. Cave-in. Our laborers' attempts to reopen the collapsed emerald mines have failed. Hillside supports crumbled, burying many men beneath the ruins and the rubble. Such a failed gambit left the population shaken. Okay, so... yeah, so we failed to reopen those mines, which is a pity. But such is the way of things. Okay. I think we're just going to build some more warriors. Actually, yeah, build a... Once Parsa is done with its next warrior, I'll have it build another worker. I like having 2 workers per city in this game. Oh, we got some jade over here. It's very nice. I also realized I've not been harvesting as much as I feel like I should be as Persia, but in my defense, there really hasn't been a lot of resources for me to harvest, like in the areas I've explored. And also, I've been trying to keep my scout safe. So we'll harvest the jade. That gets... Ooh! An event. Green Giant. Among the jade is a colossal piece of a size that would make the most monumental of statues. If it can be transported, that is. Moving such a stone will take time, coordination, and a whole lot of effort. Luckily, you can order others to do it for you. Order at Hall to Katura, our rider's seat. Make the extra effort to transport it to Parsa for 2 extra orders and get 40 culture there. Break it apart to be easily carried and get 5 culture in both cities. I think... well, since Parsa is already so close to... Yeah, it's 18 culture away from leveling up to developing, so I think I'll pay the extra... Oh! Misclicked. Pay the extra 2 orders to get it there instead. Okay, now Parsa has finished this warrior. I'll have it come down and support the slinger, because the slinger's been kind of battered. And I'll make a second worker, because I like having 2 workers per city. Poetry contest. We got a developing culture event. Patrons of culture in Parsa plan a poetry contest to sing the praises of their remarkable city. They would like their governor, Oligarch Phraates of Parsa, to participate. What should he do? Oligarch Phraates is governor. Okay, so this is giving him an extra stat. +1. I think since this is a statesman city, I'm going to be building a lot of specialists. I think the extra charisma to get a little bit more civics in the city is wisest. Alright. Now, thankfully, since this is the only unit around, we can stun it freely. Oop. A volcano. Oh, just the name for you. Okay. Harvest the cattle. Harvest the wine. And then explore a little bit this way. And with this guy... oh, that's too far away. Okay. Okay. Stronghold done in Parsa, so that's one extra order per turn. There's another Dane site, very hilly. This is kind of looking like it would be a good map for Hati with all the hills. Alright. Can't quite reach the gems, so... let's build this Shrine of Atar. Get the order expand, and also a little bit extra yield from that iron, that ore mine. Because technically these are all iron mines. Just move that guy in the city for now, because I don't have a settler in production yet. I probably should. Yeah, Katura wants... Oh, we don't have any food. Okay, that's... Never mind. Can I harvest this? No. Okay, so... just gonna leave that scout there. Okay, so Katura... It's alt, right. So you're done with the warrior, start building me a settler. Family governor. Oligarch Artistone, maybe, the superstitious, has sought a meeting to discuss the governorship of Katura. The oligarch argues that as the seat of the Arsacid family, it is only right that the Arsacid should lead the city. Artistone suggests that Astyages, the builder, is an ideal candidate. Will you accept her preferred governor? Okay, so he's a builder. He has no courage. He's a carpenter, which is pretty useless. Well, it's not useless, but in a landlocked city, it's not quite as good. And we're not getting siege units anytime soon. Loyal to, yeah, intolerant, to legitimacy. Yeah, I don't think so. Although, make a builder -1 semester. Yeah, why not? Okay. Fortunately, no forest for this guy to hide in, so he might get pelted. Might even die. But that is a sacrifice I'm willing to make. Because scouts are replaceable. Yeah, okay, I had a feeling both of those guys were going to come in and harass him. Okay. Let's pull you way the hell back. Get you back into the forest. To the safety of the woods. A few patches of desert around, but not enough, I think, to warrant a cleric's city. What do I want to do here? Don't have a lot of food, so maybe I think I'll build a farmer there. Get a little bit more food and more growth, because this is going to be like my specialist pumping city for the time being. Alright, another warrior. Let's see. I think I'll come down here, start Working on that camp. Oh, hold on. Let's heal you first, then move you, because you don't need to move all 3 tiles. You are a guest. You have just attended, as a guest of honor, a feast arranged by Governor Astiages the Builder, the guy I appointed last turn, Governor of Katura. The feast itself was fine, but you couldn't help but note the sorry state of the furniture in the governor's palace and the shabby condition of the decorations displayed throughout the city. Spend 180 gold and get him to like me and get my husband some experience, or get myself 20 experience. I would like the governor to like me. That's generally, I think, an advisable outcome. All right, that guy down there, that's... oh. The oligarch a general, because it's one thing I'm trying to be better at is assigning generals to my units, because outside of, like, when I make my ruler, like, a good general, I kind of forget about the whole generals thing. Yeah. Spoked wheel, alright. Now I think we go stone cutting, because we have no stone at all. Stun that guy, then hit him. Probably could have killed that guy, but... Hold on, could I have... I'm just thinking, is this guy Zoc locked in? No, he can. Okay, so... You go there, and then you finish him off. There. That's one less unit we have to deal with, whether or not it was stunned or dead. Although the land is unclaimed by any nation, the wheat is not unattended. Your scouts are greeted by an elderly man who has looked after the land for as long as he can remember. Invited to stop and eat, your people are amazed by the quality of the grain that the reclusive farmer has produced. This is someone who clearly knows their craft. Ask about his techniques to train your own farmers, get an ambition. Invite the farmer to settle in Parsa, accept the meal, and set off with a full stomach. I think I'll just get the free farmer specialist. Yeah, okay, since I'm building one here, it puts it there. That's fair. Then goats? Are these are goats. Yeah, they are the horns. Oh, those are sheep. Okay. Hard to tell, but it gives us the food. And I think there are some good events for harvesting sheep. And we also get a chancellor with spoked wheel. Ooh, 67 money. Wow. Oh, he's the governor of Katura, right? Oh yeah, both of these guys have jobs. Okay. So yeah, we don't have anyone free to be chancellor at the moment. All right, we got paganism founded. Good. Shrine of Farhshaita. That's how you would say that. Yeah, the Shrine of Anahita and the Shrine of Mithra. Okay, how's our iron looking? Iron is good, but we could probably use another mine. And I don't have any, like, urban improvements yet. Let's also get this pasture for some more orders. Okay, I think after this turn, I'm going to heal this guy up since he's got the hero general. Ooh, fierce. That's exactly what we want. Because quite a lot of what we're going to be facing are infantry. Because quite a lot of the tribes around here are infantry tribes. So yeah, if you have any questions in chat about what I'm doing or why or anything like that, feel free. I'm not just saying any of that because I feel like I'm talking to no one here. Yeah, I think we'll go 3 tribal sites because, like I said, that's something I'm going to be doing anyway. Okay, so heal that guy, kill him. Oh, I leveled up. Shield bearer 10%. That's 10% combat against ranged units, right? Yeah, it's not 10% defense. Ranger would also be good. Brave would be less good. Strict would be good. You know, I think I'll go Shield Bearer, because that will apply to all of my units. Heal this guy a little more. Have this guy go down here. Ooh, another mountain. Another volcano. Let's see what I'm going to call this one. I guess. Ooh, elephants. Okay. I think I'll do... I think I can get away with doing a rancher specialist. Because I think by the time I get an urban improvement online, I'll have grown another citizen. Cautious to upset. Who is this? Matriarch Parmis of Persia. Why do you not like me? Oh, because you're a commander, and I'm a tactician. Right. That's unfortunate, but not really much we can do. Fiery Ride. Ah, this event. You've been invited to Katura to participate in its grand celebration honoring the goddess of the hunt. Ironic, considering it's... Ironic, kind of fitting that's a horse race, considering it's the rider's capital, but kind of funny that's the goddess of the hunt, considering it's the rider's capital. Riders will race along a treacherous path in the dark of night, passing torches. This is the city's first such competition that they would like you to attend as a guest of honor. Review the riders and their steeds and place your wager. I always go... Whenever I get this event, I always go this first option, Sabat on Thunderhead, because for some reason, like, I don't know what it is. This one, like, I almost always, like, win with that one. Yeah, look at that. I almost always win when I pick that first option. I don't know what it is. I don't know if that's, like, a thing with that event, or if it's, like, some really weird confirmation bias thing going on. Let's harvest these elephants. Harvest the sorghum. Could use some more food. Hopefully that guy is far enough away from the Gauls that they don't take issue with his existence. Ooh, more horses. This would also be a good rider city, but yeah, I think I would want that to be probably my hunter's city. Or a hunter's city. Actually, this would probably be a good hunter city because it has the camels. So I might settle this next as my hunter's cap. Oh, no, he is a little too close. All right. Messenger arrives with the news that the Haymanid family is displeased with their lack of support. They demand the court plan and host a week of expensive athletic games in their honor. Yeah, they are rather cross with me, and I would prefer if they weren't cross, so I will spend the money. Oh, we got a crit available. Can you kill? You can't. But you can crit and stun him, and then you can almost kill him. So that's still only one unit that can attack next turn. Yeah, this turn. Okay, continue to explore. Harvest, get some money. Harvest, get some happiness. Harvest again and get more happiness. And this guy, move along up here. Some money. Get a cognomen. And yeah. Okay, so I have 5 extra orders and nothing to spend it on. That is... Yeah, that's always a little... Oh, I could give this guy a promotion. Fierce. Yeah, alright. Lexi has been secured. Choose a name for your newborn heir. Okay, so we have presumably a daughter. Because I picked Anatic, Cognatic. Yep, a daughter. I just like playing as women, sue me. Mandana, Parmida, Mirod, Azarmidocht. I like Parmida. That's a cute name. You kill him. You stun him. You harvest him. That guy might get peltasted, but oh. Horses harvested. Your scouts report seeing a hulking animal amidst the horses. Sending one of their number to investigate further, the scout soon joins back claiming to have seen a hunting griffin, a giant lion with the head of an eagle as told in the myths of Persian paganism. This one, okay, this is contrary to the last event, the racing event. I always have a bad luck with this one, because my ruler just never ends up having the traits They need, yeah, Equestrian Swift or 2 Courage. I never have, somehow just like never end up with any of those. Um, so I think I'm instead just going to take the 2 orders. Because, uh, yeah, she just doesn't have any of the, she doesn't meet any of the criteria to go after the thing. Okay, so now that we've got a more decent food income, I built another settler in Parsa. Does unfortunately prevent me from getting another citizen, but what can you do? I still don't have anyone who can take the chancellor job. Ow. You guys are like wicker shields. Um, okay. Uh, yeah, we definitely need some stone. We are completely there. All right, now we get mill drill because I passed that up last time. I'm gonna move over here, get a hunter's cap here, then over here. I might do another rider city over here because it has the horses. Um, okay, yeah, you come back and harvest the horses. I remember hearing that there was an event when you harvest horses that can give you science. I have yet to see it. I probably just like haven't run into it. Um, okay. You just can't, barely can't kill it. Okay. So then you go in there and then attack him. Chariot. Chariot. Easy answer. I love my chariots. Alright. Going the Michradids. The hunters. Okay, add a worker. This guy no longer needs to be standing on the city site. But I think he can stay put for now. Because I might go after this Dane's city site. Or maybe this Gaul's city site, since it has dyes and crab. This city site just has salt, as far as I can see. Although, actually, maybe we should go for the salt, because the riders want salt. None of the families want particularly care about dye. You're going to have artisans or champions. Mm. Despite his noble position, King Consort Smerdis has always enjoyed gardening and growing food for the royal family. Now he asks for a space of his own to tend to. What shall we do? Yeah, I guess make him a cultivator. First, getting a little dry, so I don't think I'm going to read out the event text over and over again. Um, okay, so I become impious. I gain a charisma and lose a courage, or I gain a courage and become miserable. All right, that sounds like it sounds like an easy choice. I'll take the charisma. Let's swap a courage for a charisma. Um, Achaemenid and Arsacid's families have engaged in a heated land dispute. Um, okay, so I think I'm gonna favor the Achaemenids because they still don't like me for some reason. Um, discontent. No leader, no counselors, missing luxuries. So why do you guys like me? Legitimacy. No, let's see, legitimacy. Leader, spouse from our family, our journals, holy cities in our territory, heir of our family. You founded a family seat. Okay, all right. And move over here. So this is a Mediterranean map. So this is kind of like an inland sea, but the land outside on the borders of the sea is like there are other smaller seas and lakes and stuff like that. So we are on the the eastern edge. So there's probably not too much of interest over here, but it's right next to one of our cities. You might as well take a look and see what's going on over there. All right. Yeah, That is a lot of desert. Thankfully, it's all hills, so... And far away from any of my cities, so I can just mine it. Okay, do I want money or do I want culture? I want culture. Money is a lot easier to get than culture. You know, I probably should also build a garrison here. You want to get your garrisons up as soon as you can because they give you orders. And in normal gameplay, they give you half an order each. In Barbport, they give you one order each. So garrisons, citadels, and strongholds all give you double the amount of orders they usually do. Because, I don't know. I don't know what the rationale is. Probably something to do with the fact that you're on your own out here. And, like, you can't get orders from, like, sources from... I don't know. Take orders from, like, interacting with other nations. But it's been so long since I've played standard single player, I don't actually know what those methods would be. Now, do I finally have... No. Still no one who can become counselor. This guy. I'm not going to settle this city spot for a bit, so that guy can hold on. I should get, like, a militia and park him on that spot, so I have a... Alright. Here's the just find yourself drawn to Matriarch Parmis of Parsa, so the wife of the oligarch of the Achaemenid family. Your shared interest in completing tasks swiftly and without extra cost proves to be productive ground for a vigorous friendship. How do you cultivate this friendship? I can gain a wisdom, which will get 1 science and a crit chance, and get her 1 wisdom, or I think I'll befriend her, because she's a little upset with me. I think it would behoove me to befriend her. I'm just trying to debate if I... So I have so many city sites open, I'm like, do I want to clear any more yet, or do I want to maybe... hold on to my orders. Yeah, I'll just have the chosen name. Ooh, more horses. Horses harvested. When harvesting the horses, your scouts discover 1 steed with a coat of pitch black hair. Standing above all other horses, the steed is so fast that the scouts agree he must surely be of divine stock, a stallion fit for the gods. It takes your people days to capture the horse, but eventually it is done. What will become of this noble stallion? Okay, so we get 50% XP to all mounted units in our rider's capital, which is amazing. I become swift, which is also amazing, and I get a courage. Or I give it to this woman and she becomes swift. She is a general. Or yeah, she's the general of that. That is... You know, I am going to become swift. I'll take the horse for myself. Alright. Sporson back from the ruins of a beautiful palace, ravaged by time. Beneath the thrones of stone, inscribed in an ancient form of Persian. Your eagle inscription tells of the lost kingdom the attempts of the queen to fulfill her ambitions. Families are enraptured by this work of art and hope that you will strive to complete the ambitions that this previous nation could not. Okay, so enact constitution. That is the good law. 6 barracks or ranges. We'll be doing that quickly. Control 2 ranged and 2 mounted units. These 2, I think will be done faster than this one, even though I would eventually like to enact Constitution, because that gives you extra science on all your urban specialists. You know, I think since I'm already like partway through that one, I think I'll take that one. Okay, did not really... Oh yeah, because I'm swift. You have a movement left over. You know, I have the orders to spend. I might as well come over here to this camp. Put a general on you. The matriarch of the paganism who does not like me. Oh! Yeah, maybe I should... Right, I totally missed that. I got that little notification saying that there was a raid coming, and I just kind of ignored it. So it's pop up all the time, and I kind of get blind to them. Alright. That answers that for me. John Buck consumes the court. Oligarch Artistine the superstitious has run away with Harpagus of Sirascate. Is that what the city is called? It is. Huh. Didn't notice. Didn't pay attention to that. Leaving families behind. Now her husband, Governor Astyages the Builder, demands that we organize an expedition to pursue Harpagus, kill him, and return Artistine. How should we respond? Um, so the governor, who likes me, will lose a little bit of opinion and I gain a charisma. Um, both the oligarch of the Arsacids and this guy from the Myrinids becomes fugitives, or the same thing, but I spend money and make him like me. No, I just let him be, man. He got cucked. Sorry to say it, but that is not my problem. All right, Ryder's family, Ryder's city up there. Uh, I think I'm just gonna make another settler. I've got the food, and I've got a city site up here that needs claiming. Got quite a few city sites that need claiming. Get those gems. None of the families really care about gems, but they're nice. They're pretty. After this writer's city, I definitely want to find another statesman. Because I need them orders. Getting your orders up quick is key in this game, basically no matter what you're doing. Yeah, I figured there wouldn't be too much of interest over here. There are some olives, but that's like so far from any city site that's probably never going to happen unless I get colonies. All right, Siriscate. Ooh, we got a righteous guy for this city. That's awesome. And Samarkand. Unfortunately, no one available. All right. Yeah, it says with jobs. All right. Danish outpost near Parsa. So that's the capital. Okay. So these guys. Well, then let's move the chariot up there then. And let's build another chariot. Both to fulfill the ambition and because chariots are awesome. If you disagree, then you're wrong. I'm sorry. Maybe I'll end up clearing this camp anyway since we're over here. We're in the area. Mandar Parvat. Yeah. Giving up on giving things cheeky names. Alright, discovered mill drill. The Achaemenids went Persian paganism. I should probably convert to paganism. Yeah, I'll donate some money. Get the religion to like me a little more. Okay, this is our worker. Gotta build a farm. Aristocracy, steel sucks. Metaphysics, not really that important without world religion. Portcullis, bit early to be getting that, I think. Let's go aristocracy. Get centralization. Oh wow, 3 raiders coming for the Danes. They are angy. The ruins we observe a ritual performance centering on the old city's patron god. He tricks minor deities into letting him eat them, but in the end they cut open his belly and kill him. What should we take away from this? Expand our cities, but beware of gluttony. We get Paulus for free. Whole touch performances ourselves. We get drama for free. Or learn from his cunning. We don't get any free text. I say drama, because I want the music. And also, the Odeons. Some more urban... I keep wanting to say urban productions. Urban improvements. Not go amiss. Quite the mournful tune we started with this evening. I'm going to move this guy down here. That settler will get up before that city site will repopulate. Can I put a general on you? Yes. Counterattacks during... Oh, you're the king. Procedure. Oh, so procedure doesn't work on... Uh, okay, so... Let me give you the hero instead. I need a hero. Kill that guy. You come over here. Stun this guy. Okay. Do a little bit more harvesting, I guess. Siriscate. You build me a warrior. Excuse me, since there's not really much else you could do. And not much else I could do. Oh! Mercenary chariot in the cap. Excellent. I was kind of worried I wasn't going to have enough units to fend off this raid, but RNGesus smiled upon me. Alright. It's going to cheekily go for a run past those guys. Yeah, unfortunately, if I kill him, I can't route through these guys. But might as well kill him anyway. This is like... Yeah, I think I'm gonna move this governor to the chancellor position because it's 70 gold, and the flashing of that button was starting to drive me insane. All right. I'm out of orders. Just keep pumping out the settlers. We're gonna Rex. Ah, bastards. All right. This will be Achaemenid Sadarvaze. Cool name. Okay, so we'll militia you first, then cheer. Ah, come on. 1 HP, really? Alright. You come over there and repair this. That guy will probably hit you, but we'll just hit him back. Camp. Let's see. Some barracks up in our military city. Oh no, you're gonna... Okay, you're just gonna wander over here then? Well, adios. I'm not doing this for the discipline, for the opinion, because, like I said, we're at war, and you can't make peace with tribes, or truce or peace, for that matter. You don't have a diplomat. Um, but I wanted the discipline for the extra money per turn. Alright. Guess I just get some leader experience then. Workers... Samarkand. I don't know if I called that out. Make another worker. Like I said, 2 workers per city. I think after Katura finishes this chariot, I'm going to have it build another settler. Even though it doesn't have very good growth, I just need to occupy that city site so that warrior can move. Queen Webiorg now leads the Danes. Yeah. Probably uncouth of me to laugh at the silly sounding name, but it sounds silly to me. I should probably make a slinger at some point to fulfill that ambition. We'll keep this militia here. Some more food. Wine. Right. I thought he was going to attack my scout for a second, but I realized, no, he's hidden in the forest. Alright, aristocracy. Good. We'll pull this guy back a bit, so he's out of the line of fire. David law to adopt. Centralization of vassalage. Centralization. Not a lot of marshes around, but the extra science this early is good. Polis. Administration. At least a free worker. Or composite bow. Actually, no. Stone boost. I have no stone. I must construct. Okay. Inspired by the tales of heroes of old, the Arsacids have decided to hold funeral games for Statera the Younger. What was that? Dunno. After ritual to honor Atar, champions from the differing houses compete in matches of archery, wrestling, and racing chariots. Most contested prize is a suit of armor commissioned by the Arsacids showing the feats of the hero Karsasp. The choice is left to you who to gift it to, with General Ardashir the Younger and Matriarch Parmis of Parsa each having performed exceptionally well in the competition. Well, so what does the armor do? Does it say? Let's see. Armor of the hero. Oh, it gives 2 bravery. Okay. As much as it would make sense to give it to the general, I think I should give it to the matriarch because she's in charge of the religion, and if she doesn't like me, then that's a problem. If the general of one of my chariots doesn't like me, that's significantly less of a problem. Give both of these guys besieger. Have you start doing some damage. You come down too, join the fun. Just trying to gauge. Actually, I have... Oh, it's 426. I don't think I want to spend 426 on a settler. I could bring this chariot down, but Sidescate will finish a war in 1 turn, and Parsa might get raided by these Danes again, so I'll keep him there. That guy can stay there for the moment. Heal. Actually, I might just... Yeah, this doesn't seem like a particularly valuable city, so I might just let it repopulate. I'll take the science, please. Ooh, border boost. With 5 cities, that's not too bad. I realize I have 2 settlers in production and 1 city site open, not counting this one, so yeah. Maybe we'll keep that guy there and put that settler there. Will be a decent like quarry mine spot, at least below those hills and the volcanoes. Fool's Ring, great. General 100% defense versus worker units. But I lose a wisdom. That is not great. No. Well. Not much to be done. Get some barracks. Get a garrison. Another barracks. Favorite vassal. Feeling entitled, the Arsacid family has gone into the habit of asking special gifts and favors for us. Now they wish to borrow money to cover losses in their latest trade debacle. No. And they're still friendly. Yeah, because they're 260. I said I was going to move that guy back in the city site, and then I didn't. Let's see. If I hit you, then I hit you. I can't. Alright, yeah, I can route, and I hit this guy. Unfortunately, that guy cannot move over there in time. So I'm still somewhat constrained by orders. Yeah, I'll get the extra order from the trapper. Why not? More orders, more gooder. I didn't realize that got pillaged. Oh, a flood. I don't know if that tiny little lump of resources is worth 5 orders. I want to say, yeah. I hate it when it does that. When like it lets you select a tile, but then like it moves 2 of its fatigues and it realizes, oh wait, no, I can't. Since I don't have forestry, I am going to take the lumber mill here instead of the science. Because having, you know, wood income is good. Wood is good. We need it for our chariots. And for our unique unit, I think. Oh, that scout's almost dead. Yeah, just barely survived. Okay, that was... Nope. There's another camp over here and he got sniped. Okay. Sorry, buddy. That was bound to happen. I always lose a few scouts. Because I'm not paying 100% attention. No, you don't. Alright. Move this guy to the city site. Why did this get pillaged? Oh, it's because of the flood, right. Let's put a general on you. Another hero. Lots of heroes. Okay, in the cap. Let's do decree. I'm going to get another drink. I will be right back. All right, I am back. In the turn. So, to those of you in chat, just gonna pose a little question. Assuming all of you in chat play Old World, what is your favorite nation and why? Let me know in chat. It's definitely not me desperately farming engagement. Um, I think I'll just make this hunters, balance out the total, make them not angry that they only have one city when someone else has three. Uh, Free settler would be, I think, a little too greedy because, um, I mean, I do intend to clear this site soon, so maybe, but I think instead I will go sovereignty and get constitution. Even though I did not pick that as an ambition, I still want to do it because it's a good law, and we need more laws. Ooh, yeah, definitely want a cultivator in the only city that has any farms in it so far. So farm. Oh, you can't quite reach. All right. Um. Okay. Worker. Okay, so we have some governors we can assign. Definitely want the training, the extra training in the military city, military seat. So that was a. All right, this city is getting attacked. Probably from over here because I don't see any raiders over here. They said it was a Thracian site. Let's harvest the honey. So I will move this chariot up there in anticipation. Okay. Father like daughter. Uh, Daughter becomes loyal, righteous, or intolerant. I'm personally hoping for righteous, but I will accept loyal. She becomes intolerant. Of course she does. Make her philosophy student. Want more science. Please and thank you. Yeah, might as well bring this guy over too. Excuse me. Okay. You know what? We got a rancher in Parsa. I think I'll get another rancher here and found Judaism. I think it's about time we got a world religion. Private silver, get some money. Put a barracks here. Okay. Guess you just move there and then maybe start an Odeon next turn. Sadarvaze. You build me a slinger, please. Because I need to fulfill that ambition and you need to protect yourself. Or deal some damage. Farm up. I'm out of stone. You just heal then. Probably should be building more quarries. Witty, humble, righteous, or bold. I think all those are good, right? Witty, yeah, +1 wisdom, +1 charisma. Humble, +1 wisdom, +1 discipline. Righteous, just a good trait in general, extra happiness. And bold, +2 courage. What does she get? Find out later, I guess. I guess this guy can just chill here for now. Okay, so I think this settler will probably end up going over here. And I think 10 turns for settler. Excuse me. Yikes. Yeah, I don't think you are going to be building a settler, my friend. Do I want to do hunt? Get the extra growth in this city. And the extra 200 food. It is 6 turns. Seems like a lot. I don't have a second worker here. Just build another worker. Yeah, so we can see the raiders. Get that kind of promotion. Humble. Not bad. Come over here. Build some quarries. Not next to the mountain, but I can like build a stone cutter in there and uh, expand the borders. Take another husband. I don't like to do that. I like my husband to like me. In game, of course. I'm not into guys in real life. I don't really care about tribal opinion. I'll take the two legitimacy. Uh, General. Stories of general artistry of the younger's bravery in battle spread across the nation like seeds waiting to bear fruit. His name is quickly becoming synonymous with selfless heroism. Yeah, give him a little raise, a little reward. He's already rather cross. I don't want to make him even more angry. Again, like, lies to me about how far I can send my scouts. Let's see. I think Apprentice Act Light. Probably end up founding Zoro as well. Remove you from power. Do you really betray us? Dude, I just gave you money. Like, come on. Don't be like that. Might as well just keep taking out these barbarians. Actually, I'm gonna have this settler settle this site, because this site is a lot better. I want to find that show. This guy, yeah. Um, have intercede from the head of the religion and influence him myself. See if I can get him to not do the whole plotting against me thing. Um, yeah, let's do an acolyte here too. Get some more science and Zoro, which should at the very least be thematically appropriate for Persia. I totally missed where it said that. Thracian encampment near Samarkand. Okay, so this city. Oh yeah. Ugh. A little awkward. All right, send that chariot up that way then. These guys can take care of this. This guy can move up too. This guy will get there before that repopulates. Oh boy. Another up-and-coming general who may or may not be a problem. Uh, yeah, the one upside about forgetting to uh, assign generals is you don't get those events a lot of generals going full Caesar on you. Um, that is like trying to overthrow you. Um, oh, I'm out of orders. Or don't have enough orders. Let's see, esoteric arts. Our daughter becomes herbalist, which wouldn't be bad on the leader. Um, yeah, you know what, why not? Excuse me. Triple 5 specialists. Right, that was also an ambition. It's a good thing about picking ambitions that are like things you're going to do anyway, because you don't have to worry about getting them done, because you were going to do them anyway. We're making plenty of money, so we can shore up our frankly poor stone income. Have a free citizen? Yes. I don't know if I want to spend the citizen on a stone cutter. So I think I'll just go with an officer. Get more science. Chariot. Chariots. Cape Johnson. Oh, that's not Parsa. So you're gonna get a speed penalty when building. You should come up here and help defend Sadarvazeh. Tragedy, oh tragedy. Yeah, court minister would be nice. Table of Aesop. Get culture in all my cities. Lose a discipline, but get 2 charisma. Or gain 1 discipline and lose 40 opinion with the religion. No, I think I'm going to take the culture. Yes, I was going to adopt Constitution anyway. And we get it we get it 3 turns before we get the tech that unlocks it. Yes, please. All right. Divine Rule. What does that one do again? Oh, starts Ambition, enact Divine Rule. Okay. Okay, what does Divine Rule do again? I know it does. You can make a pagan religion, right? 1 order from every state that has a pagan religion, and you can adopt pagan religions as state religions. I don't think so, because that law costs science. As good as the extra orders is, I don't know if it's worth trading the science for. All right. Okay, so Judaism has been founded first, as interesting and good to know. Let's make this statesman, because I don't foresee building a lot of military units out of this city. If I had artisans, I might give it to them because they get the discount on ship units. And obviously, if I had traders, I might give it to them too because they get bonus for fishing boat output or nets output, rather. I think I'll take the iron and wood. I didn't really need the iron, but I did need the wood. It was low on wood. I was looking at my stone being like, oh, I only have 16, I could use more. Then I realized, all right, that's not that's not what the event is giving you. Judaism founded. Yeah, I'll spend the civics to get them to like me. Nah, yeah. Citizens of Siddhaskhate are outraged by some religious practices of Judaism. It turns out that Jews celebrate a festival called Purim, which is all about being saved from a cruel Persian king and his murderous vizier. Many in Siddhaskhate feel it's a step too far for a Persian city to allow celebrations that make us into the villain. Even if Judaism is not the faith of our people, it's becoming a more prominent part of the culture in Siddhaskhate. So did it get founded? It's okay. Wait, why did it get founded here? I don't even have a pasture in here. Weird. Okay, ban this festival. No religion may insult Persia. I get 3 legitimacy and a happiness level in the city, but I lose 20 opinion with Judaism, and I become intolerant, which I don't particularly want, because I don't like losing the civics. Or I gain opinion with the religion, I get 60 culture in Siddhaskhate, and I get +1 charisma. Yeah, I'll take that. You know, I had Zoro as my state religion last game. I think I will adopt Judaism as the religion. Yeah. Does mean I'm out of civics, but thankfully we got Constitution for free, so I don't have to spend civics on that. Bunch of people converting to Judaism, and I hate this event so much. The one that just spawns two rebels in a random city. I assume it's related to tribes because the event text talks about like tribes hiring, like starting a revolt in a city. So I assume it's probably like if you're at war with a tribe, then that event has a chance to fire. So it always happens. It just feels like it happens every single time in this game mode, which it may do if that is the case. Okay, time for geometry, engineers. Oh yeah, all these three are pretty mid traits. Engineer, as general can build roads, as a leader, 10% versus siege ship units. That's totally irrelevant. Tribes don't have ships or siege. Um, even when their trouble units are embarked, I'm pretty sure they do not count as ship units. And they definitely don't build siege. Carpenter, new siege and ship units gain extra XP, and that could be good. Especially considering I have a nice big coastline with which to build on which to build a lot of ships. An astronomer, that one's but I think I will pass. I think there are other like traits I could get. Yeah, mercenary tribesmen funded by an unknown enemy have appeared within our borders. So yeah, I always get the militia because it always shows up in a city that don't have any units in either, which is like the other really annoying part. Again, that might be how the event is coded. If anyone in chat knows how that event works, let me know. I got the extra culture and happiness in the city. Yeah, this guy can come down. Yazd. Alright, these guys already did their thing. Um... Yeah, I am gonna not do that. More chariots. Surprised I've not built an Odeon and Parsa yet. Okay, so Zoroastrianism has been founded in Samarkand. I don't even think I have a shrine over this. I don't know. It must just be random. Tribal raid from a Gallic encampment near Yazd. Discovered sovereignty. Uh, Alright, we finally fulfilled that ambition of building two ranged and two mounted units. Let's see. Administration gets us granaries, and I think I will take that, because if nothing else, it's a good growth boost in cities that don't have growth. Um, yeah, I think I'm going to stick with Judaism. Who's this guy? Court minister. Traveling afar, become a naturalist, or we get some resources and you have a 50% chance to become timid. I could probably make you naturalist and put you in like, well, see, this guy already has a governor. That's lumber mills and pastures. So maybe over in Yazd or in Samarkand. Uh, actually, no, I don't think I've ever taken this top option and had that guy travel afar. So I'm curious how that goes. Uh, I'll go for the courage. Get the extra attack. Probably didn't need to heal him, but I did. I did heal him. Thankfully, that militia lives to poke another day. Um, you're a hero. You don't need to be in a city to heal. Hmm. You make another worker. We're in a full eco greeting, but having a strong eco is what lets you have a strong military. Having a strong military is what lets you not die from the angry unwashed masses barging, breaking down your doors. I'll just buy an order, get that mine started. I was hoping this guy was far enough away from a camp that he wouldn't get targeted. Ugh. Yeah, leave him alone. Like, they're not the state religion, but leave him alone. Ain't hurt nobody. Except for maybe the trees they cut down for their ritual fires, I think. Is that something Zoroastrians do? I don't know a lot about Zoroastrianism. Ah, husband died. That's sad. 45. We have a kid. We have one kid. Maybe we... Uh... Isn't this the guy we just sent on a trip? Maybe not. Let's marry someone from the Achemenids, I guess. Blessed, inspiring, pious, ascetic, or insane. Or get her upset with me. I really don't want her to be ascetic or insane, so I'll just take the opinion hit. Oh, he went missing. uh... It's part of his farm. Then I'll heal the worker. Pasture. You promote first. Shield bearer, then heal. You come over to set out of Azay. I think I'll probably take out this Dane's camp next. This Danish camp. Alright, there's a raid, incipient raid, moving towards Yazd, so I will move some units over there. No, I didn't realize I had insufficient orders. Okay. So you just... Excuse me. Let's build a Jewish disciple. Excuse me. Drink a lot of bubbly, so I get very burpy. Pardon me. Okay, so this, I think this guy. Ooh, I like this event. So we can recruit her Make her into a general. Get the Amazon cult. What does that do? That gives 2 orders, right? And 10% training. I think I'll take that. Love free orders. Yeah, let's put it there. Get that urban tile. I think I'll go portcullis next. 4 monasteries, 2 Pelton cavalries. I think I have. No, I have 3 laws. Okay. That's portcullis. Metaphysics does not give me a law. None of these. Actually, architecture gives me a law, but that's very expensive. Yeah, I'm gonna stick with portcullis. But yeah, I'll go for the ambition to control. Get 2 unique units. Extra growth in every city would be nice. Heal up. I think I'll build a theater. Park you on that barracks so you can earn some XP. You chill. Let's see. I think I have enough units for the time being. I think it's time to invest in some more specialists. Got that encampment near Darband. I think that's the city I just founded, right? Yes, okay. I'll build a granary here. Build an Odeon here. How much is the... That's not too bad, okay. Yeah, I'll go for the Hanging Gardens. Mercenary Axeman, sure, why not? It's a free unit. Now, of course, the turn after I upgrade that guy, he dies. Yeah, I guess I'll make the Hubster the new Chancellor. Actually, no. I was going to move this guy over here, but then I remembered there's a raid coming in from down there to this city, so I should keep him there. Axemen. These guys are pretty useless. Well, they're not useless, but they're underserved on Barb Horde because these guys only have anti-pole arm. And there are not a lot of... Yeah, there are conscript, spearmen, pikemen, hoplite, phalangite. So none of those are tribal units. So these guys are basically just 5 strength units with... They have cleave, which is nice, but they basically have no combat bonus. Because there are no polearm units. Apart from your own. I don't really need to be exploring that far afield, but I just like to know what's on the map. Someone is no longer sick, which is good. Rebel phase. Supposed to be a commander or a bidder. I guess she's a commander then. Actually, no, I just realized I should not do that because she's going to hate me even more because commanders and tacticians do not like each other. Um, yeah, she can have a weakness. It's fine. Would rather her not hate my guts even more than she already does. I should. Oh, she's intolerant too, right? Yeah, so we're gonna be a bit of a civics hole when she takes over. Hopefully that won't be for a while. Oh, we've got a distant lands raid, which I think is just like two random units. Let's bring this guy up there. Um, I just realized I haven't gotten phalanx yet. It's kind of wild to me. I don't think it's shown up, actually. I don't think I've drawn it yet. Do I, like, not have the prereq for it or something? I don't. I don't have labor force. None of the lion. Out of the sheer. Uh, no. Horse Bane, tough, brave. I guess tough. Its melee units are fairly rare among the tribes for whatever reason. Just don't have a lot of them. They just like throwing shit at you, quite literally. Garrison here. The cherry, please. Thank you. Um, build a warrior, I guess. Not really much else for you to be doing anyway. See this Scate. You still have absolute crap growth. I mean, so do you, Katura, but I just want to free up that uh unit. All right. Thought I had done my route. Um, actually, no, what I'll do is I will just next turn I'll just move the slinger out of the city site and just like I said, let that site respawn. Oh my god. Am I gonna lose another husband like really quickly? Uh Fierce, please. Thank you. Hush falls over the court as... Oh yeah, the guy who got lost comes back. Salt stains his torn clothing while bruises and scrapes cover his arms and face. His ragged-looking companion eyes the guards nervously. My liege, it is a blessing to see you again. At times I thought I would die before I returned to you. Megabozus takes a breath, setting his voice. You wouldn't believe the tales I have to tell. I met a brilliant woman who I've convinced to join your court, worked underground for a year, tracked and poached game, surviving in the forests. Um... Judge... Uh... Yeah, I'll take the Delver trait and I'll put him in Ciudad because it's got a lot of um, quarries. Well, it has two at the moment, but it will have more soon. Samarkand, you can take this guy. The Rajas guy. A little bold, moving my settler that close to the site, but no risk, no reward, eh? Him. Yes, him, please. Thank you. Alright, you are gonna come out. You, I'm gonna whack. Alright, I don't have enough orders to attack that guy, so I'll just move him around a little. Uh, I don't really want to. I don't really need another scout. Um, I guess you could just do council for now. I influenced my daughter. She still doesn't like me, which is a shame. I also lost legitimacy for that. Studies, zealot or judge? Um, let's go with judge. Because that way she can at least like hold court and make up for her civics deficit from her traits. This is a good song. Can't see me, but I'm bopping along to it. Oh, not have developing culture yet. Alright, just build a mine then. I was gonna build another urban improvement here so I can put the other barracks here and get my little barracks stronghold honeycomb pattern I like to do. You build a chariot. Wanted you to build a specialist, but you don't have the citizens for it. Um, yeah, why don't you make a militia? Set that over there. And I will build the an Odeon so that you have a specialist that you can build. Alright, I'll be right back. I'm gonna take a quick bathroom break. Back. And the turn. Okay, so Slinger, you, you. Yes. The Invincible, awesome. For legitimacy. Uh, let's see. Go to the Hunters again. Oh, there was... Look at that, there was some game right there. Okay, Slinger, I guess, yeah. Extra expertise. Hmm. Yeah, I'll make you Pathfinder. I don't mind giving up a free fisherman specialist for that. Got some mountains I can quarry. Probably take out that Thracian camp at some point as well as this one. Just because they're close. And more cities means more production queues and more resources. Actually, wait. Nope. This would be a better site for the Shrine of Anahita because it's next to two uh, resources. Two potential fishing boats instead of just one. Okay, so it's probably more prudent if I spread the religion around first before I start getting mythologies. Also, I think I want to save up civics for my fourth law first. Get our final shrine up. That's right, you can't stun the embarked units for whatever reason. Shield bearer would be better. Material needs. That's a lot, honestly. All right. Um, let's get these gems. I've been putting that off for a while. Like purse, grain dole. Yeah, grain dole. Get some extra happiness. Um, oh, oh, free mythology or 65 science. How far away am I from completing this? Like 60, 66.2. Yeah, I'm 1.2 away now. Um, Well, I'll get it next turn instead of in 2 turns at least. Some other techs I would really like in the near future would be land consolidation, because we've got a lot of grove resources. Forestry, because we've got some ebony, as well as, getting some more wood income. Wouldn't hurt. Composite bow, because, with Persia we get a discount on the price of ranged units. And also I got a few slingers, salients, uh, slingers that could be upgraded. Anything that would give me another law. Um, labor force would be really good for either slavery or freedom. Honestly, probably freedom because we're doing kind of fine enough on uh, stone and iron. I am just no. Parsa needs to grow. It needs to make more citizens. So I'll have it do decree. Might have set out as a do some settlers since it has a granary, so it has the extra growth. Zajrakarta. What was that? Oh, this one. Okay. Yes, labor force, please. As much as I would like a free chariot. Okay. Do we have a good... Uh, we have 5 science from this lady, but we have some, like, negatives in all the other stats. Whereas this person just has 3... I'll go with this guy. It's only 3 science, but, it's 3 science we didn't have before. I think it's more culture, yeah. That'd be nice. I feel like I knew I had a settler around here somewhere. Um, put a theater here. I did not repair this pasture. For some reason I thought I did, but I have not yet. All right. Um, I might as well take out the Dane side again, honestly. I keep flip-flopping on it, but it's like right there. It'll keep spawning units and harassing me. So, might as well clear it out. Nope. I realized I was out of orders. Okay, you just sit tight. Magus. Uh, sure, I'll take the free civics. Um, sure, I'll take the free orders and a warrior. Legends of Persian paganism to Ahura Mazda created the first. What? Why is why is Persian paganism talking about Ahura Mazda? That's the Zoroastrian. That's the name for God in Zoroastrianism. I mean, I'll take the opinion bonus with the pagans. Why not, right? That's. I feel like that event is uh, improperly scripted in some way, probably. We're strong culture in Parsa already. Nice. Put the Odeon there. This is a really cool city, honestly. I like the kind of I don't know, it looks almost Greek, like this like series of peninsulas. All right, now you have some urban specialists to make, so go make them. Yes. Uh, yeah, that's less of an asking price than that silk event was, so I don't mind paying a bit for that. Hang gardens, all right. We have a new matriarch of the pagans, which is totally fine. Um, yeah, I think I'll make the writers a little upsetty spaghetti and make this another uh, statesman site. I'll give the writers this one so they can have the elephants. Actually, maybe I should give that to the hunters. Trying to think what's like a good uh, writers city spot. Um, this one would be good eventually when it gets down to this horses. So maybe maybe I start taking out this Thracian camp. Oh, that's a lot of it's a lot of Thracians. Holy moly! I have a lot of chariots. Okay. All right, you do have a citizen now, so you can. Just like looking at the border expands from the rural ones. I think we'll go full urban greed on this one. Uh, yeah, prove that. Get the jade. I haven't been sending these luxuries anywhere yet, but it's good to have them. Um, oh yeah, she had the armor. Yeah, I'll take it. Why not? We got our first wonder. Um, oh, well, that does cost some money. Plus 104 for just 2 discipline. Yeah, I'll definitely take that deal. I get a free citizen. Workers. I should ask, Katara only has one worker in it. That will not do. Will simply not do. I think city could also use a granary, get even more growth, as well as like get some farms up around it. Um, Also, another reason I want to get composite bow. I mentioned this. I mentioned getting composite bow earlier. Another reason I want to is for the ranges, for more training and adjacency on our strongholds and garrisons and the like. And that chariot's going to get a battering, but hopefully it will live. It did. All right, we get labor force, civics boost would be nice. I'm not making a lot of civics at the moment. Yeah, I'll do that. Also cycle through, maybe I can get, like, phalanx or a composite bow or something. Like, monasticism would be good, but it is a bit expensive, and I don't really have my religion established in a lot of cities yet, so I think it can wait. Alright, finally have a law. Yeah, I'll go with freedom. I think I need the growth more than the resources. I just... Okay. You know what? I'll take the happiness. Um, Alright, my husband is jealous of this guy. Yeah, to heck with it. Oh, and we he got replaced by some guy who likes me. All right. I guess now I can build a stronghold here. Then I can put the barracks there. Um, quickly, can you build this out? 7 turns. That's not bad. Oh, the Jebel Bar Call. That's a really good wonder. Gives you free temple in every city that has a world religion. I think if a city has more than one world religion, it just picks one of those religions at random because it doesn't give you multiple uh, temples, which would be kind of overpowered if it did. So I can see why it doesn't. Arsa, uh, apprentice poet, please. I do have enough orders to start sending some luxuries around. Let's put some in the cap. Both for the culture as well as the happiness. Because with the discontent that it has, it's kind of losing out on some science and other yields. Yes, don't focus fire. Spread out your damage among all 3 of my units instead of focusing all your fire on one and possibly killing it. Very well done. Just plop you there. Notice that guy had a crit and I didn't want to waste it, so looks like we're attacking this camp now. Autonomy. No. If it were not, if it were a statesman city, I would consider it. But I don't like giving autonomy to the military cities, military family cities, because you know they're making military, and if a city has that autonomous rule, then it does not make military units. So, kind of wasting the military bonuses. I have a J now. Persia has positive happiness. I am going to take. I'm trying to think if I want to take a break and do something. Something I want to do for midnight. I'm trying to think if I want to take a break and do that and come back to this, or just call it for a night. I think I'm going to call it for a night. Because my throat is starting to get sore from talking a lot, filling the silence. So yeah, I Hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Those of you who tuned in, thank you very much for tuning in. I think I will definitely do this again tomorrow. I'll probably start a little earlier tomorrow, a bit earlier tomorrow. Actually, I'll probably start in the afternoon instead of waiting till after dinner. Reason I waited till after dinner was because I was already playing a game, and I was like close to the end, and I wanted to finish it, and I figured I would finish it like right before dinner happened. So that's why. So yeah, probably start in the probably pick this game up in the afternoon tomorrow. Again, I'll post the link in the Discord so you guys will know. So yeah, like I said, Connie here. Thanks everybody for joining. Those of you that did, and I will see you all tomorrow.